Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you a wonderful story. Now, a lot of people ask me this question: do we have to have a good command of the English language to be a great public speaker? Now, let me ask you something. We have so many different languages in India. For example, I'm from Bihar. So if I spoke Hindi, you would easily catch on to my regional accent. If somebody from the south spoke Hindi, you would catch on to their regional accent as well. And the funny thing is that we ourselves in India are extremely prejudiced about the Hindi language. Now, if you hear my folks and my brothers and sisters speaking Hindi, you would say, that's Bihari Hindi. Or if you hear somebody from the south speak Hindi, you'd say, oh God, that's South Indian Hindi. And you do not understand, for that matter, your comprehension automatically drops because our accents, our structures, etc., are very different. Now, ask that same person, from Bihar or from the south, to be a great Hindi public speaker. Do you think they'd possibly be one? Well, in very rare cases, they definitely could possibly be a good public speaker. But it's very rare to find somebody who's not strong enough or who doesn't have a good command of the language to be a great public speaker. Stop letting the world fool you and tell you that you do not need language skills to be a great public speaker. I must tell you, I will tell you, that without a foundation, without a strong foundation, you cannot be a great public speaker. And that strong foundation, ladies and gentlemen, is great and good language skills. If you are good, if you have that strong foundation in English, if your English speaking skills are good, you will, I wouldn't say automatically, but you definitely stand a fair chance and advantage over the rest of your friends, colleagues, peers, competitors, adversaries to be a great public speaker. Develop your language first. Now, I'll let you in on something in the ancient world that they focused on. They focused on 3 subjects initially. And those 3 subjects were language, logic, and rhetoric. Language, logic, and rhetoric. If you could not pass these 3, you wouldn't move into the next stage. And you can see that from the old and ancient times, that the most important thing, the most important skill to first develop was your language skills. And then be able to logically argue, be able to logically explain and put your concepts and your ideas across. And the third was rhetoric. How to use the power of words. The ability to make words speak for themselves. The ability to weave words in such a way that you sound like a wordsmith, that you sound magical, that you sound such that people are willing to pack their bags and follow you to the moon. Ladies and gentlemen, stop being fooled. You cannot be a great public speaker if your language skills are not up to the bare minimum, or at least meet a certain minimum requirement. Develop your language skills, and that could be Hindi or that could be English. Now, let me leave you with something. Bhasha, चाहे वो हिंदी हो या अंग्रेजी हो, शुद्ध, स्पष्ट, सटीक और धारा प्रवाह होनी चाहिए. दूसरी बात, करत करत अभ्यास ते जड़मती हो सुजान, रसरी आवद जात सिल पर परत निशान. You know what sail is? It's stone, and the string or the rasi that keeps going, forward and backward, forward, backward. You let it slip and you slip down and you bring it forward. What happens? It forms a mark, nishan. It forms a mark on stone. But But that's with repetition, over and over again. Now, once you've acquired these language skills, or you've acquired the power of public speaking, there's one way to keep it secure. And there's another beautiful Hindi shlok that I love. Vidya ki suraksha abhyas mein hai. Vidya ki suraksha abhyas mein hai. Once you've acquired this knowledge, practice. Practice, practice, practice. Practice every day. And you'll see that your knowledge doesn't slip away, but it grows. Your skills get finer, and you become sharper, and you become the public speaker that you probably haven't envisioned for yourself. So there you are, ladies and gentlemen. Stop letting the world fool you. You better develop your language skills if you want to be a great public speaker. See you there, and I hope for the best for you.